Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to do this video out on the balcony. It's a beautiful day. We've been having a lot of chillier weather early, like what we would normally get in early October came in early September, which is fine with me. But lately, these last few days, it's like summer's still trying to get back a little something. But not hot, sweaty, humid summer, good summer. You know, like mid to upper 70s, a nice breeze, that kind of good summer. So that's why I wanted to go out on the balcony, but, oh geez, it is like stink bug and honeybee heaven out there. They are just all over the place. I came home and there's so many stink bugs hanging out on my screen door. And then I saw several honeybees too. So I figured you guys probably aren't interested in seeing a video where I'm just swatting bugs away. So I'm actually in the kids' room here. Kids' room, cat room, whatever, books, toys, litter box. Because it's bright, and that's pretty much why I'm here. The living room isn't dark. I mean, that's right where the balcony is, but for whatever reason, whenever I do videos in there, it has this blue tinge to it. It's not becoming at all. I don't know why it is, but oh well, what are you gonna do, right? So anyhow, I wanted to make a different video this week for you guys, but besides being a little bit busy, I have just been not doing well or feeling well with, you know, my chronic illness. And, you know, that can include anything from just straight up joint pain or muscle pain to just being extra fatigued. And the fatigue hasn't been worse than normal, but my joints have been very bad. And my back has been bothering me a lot lately. And that's my upper back. And when that gets to be too much, I have to go and lie down because nothing else really, you know, helps. So after a little while doing that, then I can get up again. My lower back hasn't been giving me too many problems, but that, I feel like I'm, you know, 100 years old or something. I can't stand, you know, for a decent amount of time, or like I can't do dishes by hand without having to sit like every 5 minutes or so. Same thing with chopping vegetables and stuff like that at the counter. Now I do it sitting at the kitchen table. But anyhow, this past week or so, between my back and my arms are giving me a lot. My wrists, hands, elbows, and then a little bit with the other stuff. My ankles, my feet, and my knees. And so it's just been a mess. It's just been a mess. And when I do any kind of tutorials or how-to videos, that takes more, you know, preparation and just things to do. And sometimes I'm just not up to it. And I gotta do something else. And I can't prepare for it. I mean, maybe in a way, I thought about doing several videos at one time and then just scheduling them out. But doing several at one time is just too taxing. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. But I wanted to ask you guys, because I know there's a lot of you, what you do to cope with chronic pain or chronic illness. I know there's a lot of you with fibro, but there are many different chronic illnesses, and geez, so many people suffer too with chronic back pain, and that can be caused by any number of things, you know, bulging discs, herniated discs, degenerative diseases. So for me, like when I get a flare, and most of you know what that is, when your disease really starts to act up on you. I mean, lately I wouldn't even consider what I've been going through as a flare. It's just been a bad week or two. Because with me, I feel like when a flare starts, that's when I get the all over body pain, like really deep muscle pain, and I get the lawn people are here. Can you tell? It's pretty loud. Even louder now. I'll get a low-grade fever as well when that happens, and so a lot of times I'll just go to bed, and I'll take some ibuprofen usually, and I need heat. So whether that's a heating pad or an electric blanket or a bath, something along the lines of that, and eventually I'll feel better. Epsom salt baths are really good, and the only problem with that is sometimes I just feel so lousy that I don't even want to draw the bath. I also will use my muscle rub a lot, because that really does help too. Whether it's you know, straight joint pain, or if it is in the muscles. All I have to do is, you know, work that in, and usually within a few minutes it starts working well. Sometimes I like cold. I'll purposely, especially on my hands, when my hands are feeling really bad, I'll go into the freezer, and grab cold packs and just hold on to them, and that just feels really good. My hands get really hot sometimes, and the cold definitely helps, you know. And braces. I use a lot of braces. Sometimes I really try to go without them because they can be somewhat cumbersome. This one's a no-go on my right arm. I've tried several times to go without it, and I ended up regretting it. I have braces for my ankles, braces for my elbows. I have two different kinds for my elbows. First I got the sleeve type braces, and I just found those to be really uncomfortable without doing a lot for me, so I don't wear them very often. And I found these other braces that I like a lot more, but those are a little bit bigger, and if you're wearing, say, like a long sleeve t-shirt or blouse, they may not fit with that. It's okay if you're wearing short sleeves, or, you know, something bigger and boxier, like maybe a sweatshirt or a sweater. Then it's fine, you know, but not with a thinner kind of sleeve. And the same with the knee braces. Now the knee braces I have work great, but those two are kind of big. So you would need a wider pant leg to wear them. And I don't have major problems with my knees right now. Just sometimes I do. I still am doing my body groove exercise thing. I just love it. I love it. I look forward to it. It's the dancing exercise thing. And I'll leave the link down in the description box in case you want to check it out. I think it has helped get me, you know, my muscles better, and it's really helped with my hamstrings and stuff like that. And you can modify however you need to during this program. But even with modifying, sometimes my knees and ankles particularly just can't take it. And so that's when I'll for sure put my knee braces on and my ankle braces. And sometimes when my feet hurt a lot, just putting the ankle braces on help quite a bit. So I often wonder, do I really have problems with my feet, or is it all coming from my ankles? I don't know. I don't take any kind of prescription meds for pain. That may change in the near future. I'll be going to the doctor soon, and I don't want anything narcotic. I'm not talking about anything like that. But, you know, it'll wake you up in your sleep, you know, and you don't sleep well, and just, you shouldn't always be used to feeling lousy or just in pain 24/7. It gets really old, and it's wearing and tiring, you know, and I know most of you know what I'm talking about. And I try to push through, and most times I do, you know. I'm not going to get time back, so I have to be able to do what I want to do, otherwise I won't get to. You know what I mean? Is that the American way? I don't know, you know, to push through whatever it is to get it done. I know we're a country full of doers, you know, go, 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 and it's hard not to be that way. But sometimes I do, you know, I have to take the time off and just chill. But I don't do that a lot, because sometimes I feel like when you're just sitting there or lying down or what have you, the pain is still there, only now you notice it more. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, well, I can be in pain and lay here, or I can be in pain and get something done. The only thing is that sometimes the pain is too much, or if you do try to do something while you are in pain, you could make it worse. So yeah, you do need to take those breaks sometimes, and I get that. But my doctor hasn't been the most helpful, and I've let it go, but it's just getting to be a bit much. And I'm too young, I feel, to be so limited. If I don't have to be. You know, it might be this is the best I'm going to get, I don't know. But if it could get slightly better, I'd be happy with that. I was kind of disappointed in myself. Well, not really in myself, just in general. Because with the exercise program, for whatever reason, I thought, you know, oh, if I get a little bit more in shape and tone up these muscles and everything, somehow my disease would get a little bit better. Like, it wouldn't be, I don't know, like, it would get better. I mean, logically I know that's not the case, because being out of shape isn't what my problem is. I have a connective tissue disorder, amongst other things, and that's in my DNA. I can't change that. But I just thought, you know, if my muscles got better, and this would be, and really it didn't. And so, yeah, kind of bummed me out a little bit, but I feel like sometimes if I don't see that, if I don't get it, that simply by eating better, doing natural things, and exercising, if I didn't realize that that wasn't going to help me, then I think that's how a lot of outside people see it. And most of us with chronic diseases, there's nothing to see. You know, people just think you're fine. I mean, you can tell them till the cows come home that, you know, I really don't feel well, and, you know, I'm so tired. And there's a difference between being sleepy, tired, and fatigued. And I don't think some people understand that. When you're really fatigued, it's just like, you don't want to sleep. You just have no energy. No, I mean, little things seem like it's a big thing. You know, like, I'll think, oh, I left something in the car. And then when I think about how much energy it's going to take to get down to the car and then back up into my apartment, it's like, no, it can wait till tomorrow. You know, I mean, that's what fatigue does to you, you know. And so I thought maybe you could kind of commiserate, but also share, you know, what tips some of us have for dealing with this, whether it's dealing with pain or people who don't understand, or rashes, or skin problems, or achy joints, whatever it may be. You know, just if you want to let something off your chest, go ahead. We're all here to hear you out. We're here so you can vent. I mean, don't get nasty or anything, but yeah, I feel like that's part of a big problem with this chronic disease, is that we feel like we're not being heard, that people don't understand. I joined a couple of Facebook groups that deal with my ailments, and I don't really post in there very often. In fact, and I sometimes comment, but it's just nice being in there with other people who suffer from the same thing I do, and they know what you're going through. So that might be an option, you know, for you. And Lord knows there's a lot of different places where you can find support groups. It doesn't have to be on Facebook if you're not on Facebook. You know, just look up your chronic illness, and I'm sure you will find something. Last thing, if you're interested, I'll put links to the braces I use. Only not those sleeve ones, because I don't recommend those. I mean, ooh, but if you have a sleeve, any kind of sleeve ones that work well, put it down in comments, because I'd be interested. I'm kind of on the lookout for the sleeve braces for your knees, because that would be nice to have. If I could get a sleeve that would work well on my knees, you know, that can fit under a standard pair of jeans or pants or whatever. So that would be good. But anyhow, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I really do appreciate it. It's not what I wanted to do, but hopefully it will help somebody. Hopefully it will help you. If anything, just so you know somebody cares and somebody realizes what you're going through. It was nice talking to you. And you take care.